you're staging Ashley, and you're just putting him in a spot, and Ashley says to you,
yeah.
What did he say to you?
He was in the water box, and I was up looking for a good spot on the track, which is all good. Yeah. Our schedule now, they're running us, the pros at one time set, so they rub the track and we go out first. Yeah. Well, you can just go up there and go anywhere. Yeah. So I just was looking, and Ashley ran up and said, "What do you want me to do?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What?" I said, "Beat him." I said, "He busted, beat him." You know, okay. So I ran over to Eric, and I said, "Eric, Ashley said he's going to beat you." He said, "Huh, we'll see."
I think he said he was going to beat your ass.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
It's okay, it's just ass.
I said, Busty's ass.
Hey, what's so good at having Donald Trump for president if we have to be politically correct?
I did say that. I said, bust his ass. Exactly what I said to Ashley. Bust his ass. He's okay. When I told Eric, Ashley says he's going to bust your ass. He said, "We'll see." So he got up on he cut one of his best lights. He went over 18 in the tree.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he was 40 with the milkman. Yeah. And I don't know, he had a 27, I think, with Travis. Travis gets him up too. Yeah. So he had a 27 with Travis, but he wanted to beat Ashley because he actually thought that he was going to run 92. We thought he was going to run 3. Yeah. And he will.
Scott was just telling me that he went and went over and told you that Ashley was going to beat your ass.
I figured he was going to, because his motorcycle definitely out 60 foots mine 10-1, and yeah, we race. That's the way it should be, and you know, it's his turn. I mean, I've won a bunch, and he's won a bunch, and you know, his motorcycle's kind of been a test dummy, and I think he's got a handle on it, and it's going to be good this year.
Yeah, that was a good final.
Good final. And,
I mean, everybody I think thought that it wasn't going to be like that, and it was.
Yeah, it was good, and you know, we tried to knock them both out of the park in the final again, but you know, the track wasn't there, and it is what it is. You know, I'll take a win any way I can get it.
Wins? They getting tired? You getting tired of that?
Absolutely not. No, I'd win one every weekend if I could. You know, it's just. You know, making laps just makes you better, and we make a bunch of laps. And seat time, and you know, they double bulb me and stuff like that. And everybody tries to you know, give me the head game on the tree, and you know, whatever works for them, that's fine. And I enjoy it. I'm like, you know, it didn't get me this time, so that just builds on my stamina with the confidence, and you know, it's a tough deal. I mean, these guys out here, this year is just. It's going to be awesome. I mean, everybody's tight. I mean, Terry went 401. I mean, 403, 402. I mean, he's right there. Yeah. And, you know, Travis knocked 404 out. Chris is right there. Yeah. You know, Spencer Allen, that guy is flying. I mean, you know, this class is definitely no slouch this year. I mean, and it's good. And if it takes playing games on the starting line, we'll do that. I mean, but I'm going to keep my focus on our program, and I know what works for me. And take some trying to rattle my head, I don't think it's going to do it. I mean, I've made a lot of laps, and you know, everybody can say that Ashley, when I run Ashley, that he gives me the win. We race. I mean, you know, I want to win races just as bad as he does, and you know, for both flying, and whoever wins wins. You know, that's what it's going to be. I mean, it's fun. We love it. I mean,
we talked about the possibility of side-by-side threes. Didn't happen, but it was a hell of a good final anyway.
Yes.
What was it? 01? No, 4 flat to an 01? Was that what it was? 4
flat was an 402.
Okay, very good.
They raced hard. They tried to run 3s. Left Eric's alone to see if it would repeat. Ashley turned his up a little bit. Spun a tire a little bit. But they did race.
Yeah. No,
so
they
that's
surely
what
did.
Wanted to do. But it'll come. There'll be some place where they maybe can get together again, that spot in the final.
I'm sure they will.
I hope.
And the transmission held?
Yes. Yeah, we got it epoxied. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, we got lucky there. So we'll get it fixed when we get home now.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Transmission cases are cracked. Bearing broke.
Yeah,
There's a piece that holds a bearing in there that's cracked off of it, and Ashley patched it up, so yep, it held.
Yeah. Does this winning thing ever get old?
No. No, it's more fun every time. Every time. These guys work hard. We didn't have a bobble this weekend. Maybe one bobble. They went 407, 409 or something one time there. We don't know. We had to switch that motor when the transmission broke. And, but after that, it was all good. Of course, I think everybody had a little bobble there. Maybe I don't know what was up with it that one session.
Yeah, but everybody went backwards. But
no, from the time we came in here, 405, 44, 42, 43. You know, Ashley 401, Terry 401.
yeah.
You know, Chris 407, Burke 12, Spencer Allen 5 or 6 or 7. There's some good drag racing here. Really. The winning, I think, is going to get a little harder.
I hear you.
So
some really tight qualifying.
Yeah.
Some really good competition. It was good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
And you were telling me earlier 600 passes on that motorcycle.
Yes. Yeah, it's past 600 passes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and now, you know, the way Ashley's got it running, the tune-up, the motor that's in the bike had 31. He put pistons in it. Came here. It's got 8 or 10 or whatever we ran this weekend, and other than the transmission, the cases are damaged from the transmission bearing failures. Brand new bearing. He took it apart and cleaned everything, looked at it, but yeah, the tune-up's nice. The motorcycle, I think that's part of the success.
Right.
You just keep pecking away on something that's going to get better. To get back consistent, and Ashley's bike is coming around. Really glad to see that too. He's going to be fast. I think you're going to see him probably a little faster than Eric. So
Scott said when you I think it was when you plugged second gear on the 3-second pass that it really took off. You really knew it was going to be a good one.
That thing, you know, so most of the time when it leaves, you know, the mid 4.0 passes, it leaves and it's constantly pulling. That thing never lets up. And but the 399 pass time, I guess, it just felt like it was just kept climbing. You know, I guess the tire was growing, and it just felt like the front wheel was 4 feet in the air, which it wasn't. But it just, I knew it was on a stellar pass. And you know, when I put it in high gear, I was a little, you know, I wasn't as far down the track, so I knew the gears were coming a lot quicker, and so I was making up momentum. And you know, that's another thing. Everybody says I'm auto shifting and stuff like that. I will quit before I auto shift.
Right.
I mean that's fine. You know, the rules are rules, but my GoPro fell off this weekend. I had a GoPro on my hand. I was gonna put it on Facebook and share it. But I mean, if we auto shift, that thing would fly.
Yeah.
But I refuse to do it. And there's nothing against it. You know, all these car guys do it, and you know, my uncle's blower car does it, and you know, my pickup truck's an automatic. I mean, it's just but. We don't do. I mean, I don't know. I'm not taking away from anything from anybody, but you know, they're all talking about auto shift. But this guy don't. Ashley don't. I mean, that's part of it. We like racing, and it shows on the graph. I mean, there's a couple spots that we've lost the car. I've over-revved it a little bit. You know, when you make a stellar run, you go 402, 404, 4, something like that, and then you go 399. Everything comes at you so much quicker. You get so used to, you know, a routine, and then it starts coming quicker. It's hard to catch the gears. I mean, but it does it. That thing gobbles it up, and we go with it. Man, it's been awesome. I mean, it's this year's, and it's a killer way to start the year off. I mean,
absolutely.
We just this time last year was like I wanted to quit, and it was stupid. And then
You've had to come from behind some of these recent years.
We won a bunch of races, and you know, last year was our year to lose. I mean, and you know, Chris and them had their chance, and you know, everybody was beating up on us, but we didn't give. And you know, I told Nate from Drag Illustrated earlier that you don't give. I mean, you work hard at everything; it will pay off. Yeah. And we changed 2 motors a day on my bike, and I mean, you know, we changed one because we had a bearing go out in the transmission, and then while we were putting a spare motor in, I actually fixed the previous one, and
you put that back in.
Put it back in. I mean, and it was the motor to have, and I mean, we went 407, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, but it wasn't the 399. I mean, but this deal's awesome. Yeah.
Who do you want to thank?
Oh, most definitely in my team, my mom and dad, and Ashley Owens, my uncle Steve. We got our guy that works with us at the shop, Junior. He comes with us, and my cousin Mark came. He stopped on his way through. My fiance Ashley didn't get the kids to come. Okay, I gotta thank her. She's my rock, and the class sponsors. You know, Drag 965, Fast by Gas. Timlin stepped up and did the #1 qualifier award this year, and VP, Profab Header, Vance and Hines, most definitely them guys. You know, they give us crankshafts, and like I said, Paul Gass, he does our head work and stuff like that, and we got a good bunch, and you know, Dad gives us good equipment, and I got the best tuner out there, and then we're winning races. We're gonna try anyway. We won one. I mean, you know, we're not talking like we won a bunch of stuff so far, but this is a good way to start the year off. And,
sure.
It's awesome. I mean, I hope in the next race it could fall apart. I mean, it's a drag race, anything could happen. And and you eat my ink, man. You keep motorcycles out there, and you know, it's the motorcycles is not like the car classes and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like we're sometimes not wanted, but you know, it's a different variety. You know, a car, you see one car, you see them all. But it's definitely cool to come over here and run with the PDRA, and it's awesome.
Cool.
Downright awesome.
Well, don't let anything fall off at the junkyard and hit you in the nose.
Yeah, the junkyard's hard on you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Who do you want to thank?
Ashley Owens, Eric. He's a good rider. Ashley's a good rider, good tuner. Vance and Hines, we got a crankshaft in there. It's been beat to death. Still honking. Small one. That's been motors for 1750, a 70 millimeter.
Okay.
Paul Gass. I think he gives me heads sometimes that are too good. The PDRA, because it wouldn't have, you know, the competition wouldn't be here if we didn't have a sanctioning body like this to push everybody to this level. And Rob Bush has got a sticker on there, RBM or something now. Rob Bush has sent me some stuff.
Right. Yeah. What did he send you? What's he got?
Chains and pieces. And,
good. Very good.
Just a few different, I can't think, a few different things in the last 6 months or a year or so. Try to support him a little bit. That Firestorm ignition is going to be the deal. Schnitz has got another thing there. It's going to be good.
Very good. I'm sure Dave will be glad to hear that.
It's good. I mean, Ashley's got it figured out. He'll be glad to hear it, but it's working. Not just blowing his skirt up. It's working.
There you go.
It's working. A lot of tuning capability there, but you got to be pretty smart to do it. I can't do it.
Yeah. No.
Dan's doing it. He's got it.
Barely pushed the button on this camera.
Yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.